when people say, where do you live? I always say, we live here. It seems a bit selfish to say, I live here. But I have more recently described myself as a widower. And there's a thing which I always struggle with when people say, it's time to move on. You think, well, hang on, no, it's not time to move on, because that implies leaving something behind. Time to move forward is like a journey. That's something where you progress but move on. So there we go.
No timber, no work.
No wonder it's something to do with it. I'll put it on the other side and then lift this one over, shall we?
Ron, what did you do before you joined the Monday group?
I worked in the electricity supply industry for 42 years. Man and boy, as they say. And
You've never been a man, I don't reckon you make it.
and it was that brought me to the Monday group, really. My wife knew of it, and she said, it's the sort of thing you want to do now you're retired.
Just get you out of the house.
Get me rid of me, sort of thing, you know. And as they say, the rest is history. I suppose that's about all I can say, really. Here on Monday mornings, choir practice on Thursday afternoons, and church services on Sunday morning. So, but the week seems to disappear. I suppose it's the time of life or something like that. So, you got my blood on this one?
Oh no, you've got nothing catching.
Not as far as I'm aware.
You're careful. Yeah.
Martha, you're not on the bed, are you? Well, we're allowed on the bed. Like 2 weeks ago, I allowed you on the bed, but only if you're in your bed, on the bed. But you don't, not so keen. You like lying on my clothes, don't you? But there we go. So this is Martha, 16 and a bit years of her, Firl Terrier. There we go. Come on then, Martha. Where we go? Where we go? So, Claire, my wife, died 4 years ago now, nearly 4 years, as a result of a traumatic injury when she was out cycling. Yeah, man. I think you know where we're going, don't you? This is Wolstonbury Hill, and when you get to the top of Wolstonbury Hill, you look to the north, and there's Perswickham Barn, where we lived 20 years, where we brought up all the children. And this is what we always looked out on when we got up in the morning. And this is where we'd bring the children all the time. We'd dress them up in their cagoules, Wellington boots, whatever the weather. And we'd bring them up here. And we had many, many happy times, just walking, playing in the woods. It always just felt, you know, just quite a special place, I suppose.
Have you turned it around?
Yeah.
Oh my God, fathers.
I can't wait for you all day.
Ron, what did you do before you joined the Monday group?
Well, I'm still semi-working. Kitchens, bathrooms, fitting, that sort of thing. Home improvements, basically. It was a sort of one-man band
You like working with your hands?
Oh, love it, yeah. I'm more crafty than
Than a lot of us here.
than using my brain. I'm no good with that at all. $30, $40, $50, $60.
What are we going to take? 3?
Yeah. I'd take another 10 slats if I was you.
Can you just tell me a little bit about what the Monday Group actually is and does?
We basically refurbish or replace styles that are falling apart, or build new ones to put in places where the ones that were there before have fallen apart. Causeways for muddy footpaths, build a lot of those, don't we? Want to try and make it more accessible to everybody, and the one we're doing tomorrow will be way up on the downs, where your well is.
How does the Monday Group get funding?
Contributions from the public. We do get grants from local councils, mainly contributions from the public though. This is all we're all very grateful for, of course.
Yeah, we've had a couple of requests in bequests in wills, and that's made a big difference to our funds.
It has, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a very generous people out there. Was it 20,
23 inches, was it?
23 and a half, isn't it? Is it?
Oh, 23 and a half.
Oh.
Hang on.
Yeah, so Wolstonbury Hill is where we're going to be scattering Claire's ashes. But we didn't really want her going on her own. So the idea was, actually Martha probably can't hear me, but the idea is that when Martha dies, she will be cremated, and she and Claire will be scattered on the top of Wolstonbury Hill. And I guess I'll follow suit too, when the time comes. Come on. Come on. There you go. So we had this idea of sponsoring a star in a place that was very important to us, thinking about access to the countryside. And I was just going to put up a star, and I remember going onto the website, and actually there was quite a lot on there, and it said actually you can put a star up in remembrance of someone. So I thought, well, there's a, that seems like an obvious way to go. And so we decided that's what we were going to do, and had a little plaque. But it was also about what words do you put on it. And we talked about it a lot with the kids, and we just found this lovely little quote from Winnie the Pooh, which is a very special book to Claire and her father. And it was about Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, and just having a friend to walk beside you. And we just thought that summed up Claire's philosophy beautifully. about sharing things and having someone to walk alongside. And we thought it was a nice message for here. So although it says Claire and Martha, it doesn't say Claire who, there's no dates on it. It's just a little thing. And it's really nice because I've heard it so many times secondhand. Very few people have come up to me and said, oh, I've seen the star, it's about Claire. But I've heard people say, oh, I was up on Wolstonbury Hill and I saw the star and it's got this lovely little message. And they don't actually put two and two together. So hearing it secondhand is nice. Like I said, it's saying something, but it's not imposing it on anyone.
How long have you been with the Monday group?
Oh, it must be about 15, 17 years or so. I'm one of the oldest serving members, I think.
I know sometimes you obviously have those kind of, some of these stars have the plaque on them, don't they?
They do, yes. Sometimes in memory of somebody. So yes, otherwise we put a plaque on there. But this one was sponsored by the landowner, so there's no plaque. This is my 241st style.
Do you want to christen it, Jim?
I wasn't sure what you meant then.
P on it, yeah.
Do I make a speech? I christen thee.
Oh, hang on, we've got loppers.
Does anything come to mind when I come here? Yeah, Claire obviously, but not just her, but times, just memories. It was just so busy sorting things out the whole time, and sometimes you just need to stop and have some clear space. So there's never a particular reason, but it's just coming up here and having a little bit of mindfulness, I suppose. And just clearing your head and allowing those memories to come back, and all the peace. Yeah. It works every time. Regret's not the right word, but it's always been my biggest thing after Claire died, is that I was lucky enough to be part of her life for 30 years and kids for their lives, but grandchildren would never have met her. She'd been a pretty amazing grandmother, so we have to tell those stories, and it's a nice place to do that. Yeah, man.